constant rotation, it's all about the wrist.
Then he went on to SoundCloud. Then he found constant rotation. Then he knew that he had the fucking plug for the hottest shit that you ever heard. Yeah, constant rotation, in rotation compilation. Head on over there. Every Monday we got the hottest shit. You like the Katos, you like the Jeremiah Taylors, you like the Dylan Ponders, you like the Amelia Paredes. Everyone fucks with that shit. Don't fuck around. Go over there. Do me a favor. Do us a favor. Do your dog a favor. Do your grandma a flavor. Yeah, give her a flavor, dude. No, do her a favor. Send her the link. SoundCloud.com/constant rotation. New and rotation compilations every Monday. Do that shit now. Another in rotation conversation. My name's Garrett, and I'm here with Rich Uno.
What's up with it?
How you doing, man?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing real swell, you know, just in the room. We just had Derek in here not too long ago, and now we got you in here.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna have a conversation. So I last saw you at the Central Art Show Part 2, and then prior to that, I want to say it was with Jay East in here for In Rotation number 2.
Yeah.
We had a conversation. You sat in on that, and on the way out, you know, we were just like, let's link up and let's get you in here. Now we got you in here.
Yes, sir.
What have you been on? What's the recent, since I've seen you since the art show? What have you been doing? Just still being the family man?
Yeah, I just been working, bro. Like trying to get this music right for everybody to fuck with me, you know. Trying to keep the wave going. Taking care of my newborn son. Just trying to get it going.
So 2016, I like to start off with the question of, let's define the year for everybody listening who hasn't maybe been up to date and as current as they should have been, and y'all are sleeping if you're not up to date with your Rich Uno. But as far as what have you been up to in 2016, define that for me, man.
Bro, it's been nonstop work. I've been pretty busy lately, actually, and actually tomorrow I'm flying out to San Francisco with Jay East and my homie Melvin. We're about to get shit lit at this show. So this year's just been honestly hectic. Like, it's been a great ride, but like my son was born this year, so that was a really good excitement. Like, it's crazy to it's crazy to like change up into like that father figure like real quick, but I'm doing it for him, and that's all that helps me get through the day. Like,
so that inspiration directly feeds into the music, I'm guessing, just
yeah.
as far as like a natural progression of that fire inside of everybody to keep you going.
Yeah, he makes me focus on it like way more. Like, he makes me want to grind harder to get where I need to be to take care of us.
And we were talking just a little bit beforehand, and we were talking about how like that direct inspiration fueling the fire, that must be like a different and kind of a crazy change, I would assume, as far as like from not being a dad to being a dad, but still maintaining the rapper dream and like still trying to get that grind going.
Yeah, it's a process.
The whole game, just respect of being a father, and just killing that whole side of life, and some would say the real side of life, you know what I mean? Like, that's probably the utmost priority, I would assume.
Yeah.
But as far as you, man, what have you been on? I just want to know where you're from, the age. I just want to get a quick bio profile of Rich Uno.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was born in Los Angeles, in Inglewood, California.
Okay.
And then I moved out, actually, to Marietta when I was pretty young, just because my parents didn't want me to have, like, that kind of life.
Yeah.
So when I moved out to Marietta when I was young, I ended up, like, by, like, 6th grade, moving to Vegas. And, like, that's really when, like, my music, that's when I really started to, like, get into the music perspective. And, like, because my brother did music back when I was young, before I even, like, cared for music. And I was just that playful kid or whatever. Like, he, like, showed me how to record, like, how to rap, like.
Showed you the ropes.
Yeah, pretty much. He didn't show me how to rap, but he pretty much showed me, like, that, like, I like rap. Like, it was, like, an interest in me. Like, once I found out and recorded my first track, it was done from there. And then.
When was that? Like, what year are we talking right now?
It was way back. I was probably, like, 13, 14, 7th grade. I would say, when was I in 7th grade? Like 2008? Yeah, like it's somewhere around there.
Way earlier than that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this is an early age, you're coming out the gate and you're saying, this is something that I want to do.
Yeah, but I just didn't have access to like studios and like none of that back then. Like my brother had like an in-home studio, but he had like like the old programs and like, but I would still work with it because you got to work with what you got.
And this isn't 2016 where everyone has a home studio.
Yeah,
now.
2016, like
just,
you can catch it anywhere.
Literally.
But back
go
then,
into a
like,
closet, you make the hottest track.
I still have my notepads from when I was a kid, like of all the shit I wrote. Like I have like 10 notebooks just filled, all pages.
Just raps.
Yeah, just from when I was little, and it's crazy because like most of them, like I haven't even recorded none of them, like because those were just like my past stuff, and I've progressed from what I used to do, like.
So do you ever look back on those guys and like maybe nostalgia or just a type of inspiration maybe, but do you ever look back on that notepad and be like, huh, this is a documentation of a certain point where I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes I even like, if I go through the notebook and I see some shit that I thought was hard still, I'll like reinvent it and create it into a song that fits today.
That's pretty cool that you can look at. It is literally a time capsule. Like,
yeah,
of
pretty
your
much.
handwritten notes too. It's no
And my handwriting was ugly, boy. So it was pretty hard, and I was like a fast writer.
What's this word? I'm gonna go with it.
But I was just like, fuck it. I'll replace it with something else if I can't find it.
Do lyrics like maybe we're talking 7th grade, so this is maybe different now, but when you're writing and that process of writing, do the lyrics come to you and you're like immediately I gotta write this down, or is it like a environment that you catch yourself in and you just vibe with it and it just works?
When I was young,
yeah, when you were young, like talking about that notebook specifically.
Yeah, when I was young, like, and I first got into like the music stuff, like I would just get a whole bunch of beats from my brother because he would buy beats and like he'd just give them to me, the ones he'd use, because he started like slowing down because he was already like in his 20s.
Okay.
So he was like, oh, like I'm cool. I got to start actually like working, like, because nothing really took off. But he would like give me beats, and I would just sit there on an old like I'll put the CD in, one of those radios that have the CD players at the top.
Yeah.
That's how far back. Like I throw a CD in there, burn a CD, close it, keep playing the beat, go beat by beat, and just write.
So straight from like spinning discs.
Yeah,
that's
literally.
That's very cool, man. A constant rotation of discs. That was a very shameless plug. I'm sorry. First rap album you ever bought?
First rap album I've ever bought?
Yeah, do you got one? That's my favorite question to ask somebody, because it really just documents like a point in time when they were like, okay, I'm gonna invest my own money into this because this is a medium that I'm fucking. Like for me, it's like Lil Wayne, I Am Not a Human Being, 2009. I went to Best Buy. My mom was like, yo, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to PacSun to buy some shoes. Straight bought that album. She has no clue. Like, she's pissed, like, or whatever, probably back then. But that's, like, my story of, like, that was when I really was like, oh, the rap is dope. Like, I got to get everything.
The first album I bought was a Lil Wayne album.
Oh, okay.
And it was the Carter 2.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when they pull out like the good ones, you know?
Yeah.
You're not stuck with like B.O.B.
Because I wasn't really like the type to like buy disc and stuff. Like my brothers and stuff would, but like I was like I can get it off the internet type stuff. Like
we were very gifted to grow up with the internet in that sense, to where we have like SoundCloud and it's literally more music than you can fit in a warehouse.
But when I did buy it, it was cool because I had like the poster that came with it and everything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
It was tight.
That was a fresh poster too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So we talked about Inglewood, coming to Marietta, that whole vibe, growing up with your brother, rapping over discs. How has that directly influenced your sound? Has it been like a natural progression, you feel like, or do you feel like every year you catch yourself expanding on the same basis of what Rich is, but it kind of reinvents itself, or has there been a consistency, you think?
I think, like...
Not to say that you're not consistently being you, but like more straight up, like, everything evolves naturally with time.
Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like,
cool.
And when I was like young, like I see, like I've definitely evolved. You gotta like change yourself to fit that sound that people want to hear. Like, not saying like sound like this, sound like that. I'm just saying like you gotta reinvent yourself year by year or couple years to keep on top, to keep people listening.
As a person is kind of like, it also has to be shown off through the growth in your music, I would assume.
Yeah.
And especially with like, becoming a family man and all this stuff that's been happening in the past year, like look out for Rich Uno's catalog in 2017, because there's gonna be some stories to tell. I can guarantee that. Like, what makes Rich Rich? Like, what makes you think? Is there like a specific musical style that you like to attach to, or is it just the way that your songs formulate?
I just like to be, I honestly, like I have a certain sound, but I like to be very versatile, so that's why I come out with things like After Party, and then I can also come out with things like Every Day or like some missed calls, like Chill. Like I like to hear what I want to hear, pretty much. I make it for the fans and stuff, but I honestly like to listen to like I'll make a song because I want to listen to it. I listen to more of like me, J.E.'s, like people in the city more than I do like artists, like famous artists.
And that's like, does that kind of motivate you or inspire you in like its own right? Whereas like you're not so much in a lane of like, oh, you sound like Future, dog. Like
yeah,
it's like,
and
well, actually, I don't
it's not
listen to
even like
Future.
that, because it's like when like we make songs and stuff, like it's cool. Like it amps me up that like we don't make whack music. You can't say we suck, because like I'm pretty sure you have one of my songs that you like. And it's not like a for sure. I'm not being cocky or anything, but everybody has a certain song they like by certain someone.
If not, I'll show you a song.
Right. If not, I'll persuade you to come to my side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, going on into music, the recent grind that you've been on, is there something you've been working on, or is it just you're really looking for this studio time up in San Francisco, kind of prepping for that? I know you got that song with LaShawn that we're hopefully previewing a little bit of.
Yeah. I've been working on this new banger, actually. Like, it was crazy, like, because I just came over to Jay's house to kick it, and we were just gonna write beats and whatever. I mean, write songs or whatever. So we started getting beats, and it just came. He was like, what should we write to this? Like, what should we write? Da, da, da. And like, I don't know. I was just sitting there, and like I'll make noises in my head, like melodies, and like think of something, like, and I don't know. It just came to my head. So like, when we made it, we went like straight to the studio right after like we wrote it. So quick, boom. And then as soon as we got over there, laid it, bam, it was done. And we're still waiting on LaShawn Ellis though, because he's been pretty busy. So he's got a
That guy's all over the place.
Yeah, that nigga's hard though. So
Always.
shout out to LaShawn, Jay East, for getting on that track with me. You know.
Yeah, Jay East and LaShawn have a song with Jeremiah.
Yeah.
You can check that out as well.
That song's hard. On the low.
100%. When that song dropped and then Two Step dropped that same
Yeah.
week, that was one of my favorite compilation weeks in recent memory for sure.
Thank you.
No worries, dude. So you've been making music since 7th grade? That was like the first dabble into it. Let's say that.
Yeah.
And it started from your brother,
Mhm.
and then the evolution of your music is naturally becoming this. I don't know. I feel like in Temecula we have this nice little team of people, especially with your camp. Can you like kind of lay out who you've been messing with out here?
I've been hanging out with Jay East for sure. That's my
Always.
nigga. Y'all know, y'all see us mobbing through the city. So yeah, like Jay East, LaShawn, Kamal Smith. That's my cousin. Shout out to him.
I need him in here. If
Yeah.
you're watching this, come on.
Yeah, Jermaine. That's my nigga too. Young singer. Richard Appling, Red Vision Beats. Shout out to y'all.
Red Vision.
Red Vision is a producer that's pretty hard.
Yeah, I
Like-
see him on like tracks and stuff. But
Yeah,
he's
like-
from out here too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, he's from Georgia.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he's lived out here for a long time, so like he makes crazy beats, like
He does, like,
insane beats.
100%.
And he, don't get him wrong, just because he's producer, don't think he can't rap, because he's hard at that too. Like he's not just like a producer, like he's a rapper, he's an artist. He's
All
someone
around
you
artist.
he's someone you can listen to, like an all around artist too.
Heck yeah, go check out Red Vision.
Yes, sir.
I don't like to put goals and label things as goals, but 2016, is there something you want to accomplish, man? Is there something that like you're really trying to just, if there's a checklist, just mark that checkbox off? Maybe just play more shows, get that
Honestly,
tracks out.
Going to San Francisco and doing this show on the 27th, it's gonna be crazy. Like that's an accomplishment I like to check off, doing a performance out in the Bay like that.
That's this Saturday, no?
Yeah, the 27th.
Yeah, so that'd be probably Saturday, Friday.
Yeah,
this
one of those.
weekend. This will be live on Tuesday, the 25th.
That's
so.
gonna be a good accomplishment for us. Shout out to Jay East, everybody. Like we all coming out, showing love, trying to have some fun, and spread our music. See if y'all like it.
And then I kind of want to see, is there a difference between the Murrieta scene and the Temecula scene, or is it just kind of starting to blend together? Is this like camaraderie thing where it's like this is the valley kind of, and like this is
Yeah.
where we're at, and this is like we can each either dog it, or we could come together and be homies and like figure it out together.
Yeah, I feel like Murrieta and Temecula, they low key been a joint like thing for a minute, cause like it's all like it's not the same. I'm saying, but like everybody knows everybody. Everybody fucks with each
Very
other.
synonymous, 100%.
Yeah, so it's like you can't go through the city without seeing somebody you know.
I would put that together and maybe even, include Elsinore a little bit, but Elsinore can be divided sometimes.
Yeah, Elsinore's kind of half and half.
Yeah, because some people, gravitate more to the Corona side, which does have a different sound. People don't realize, but like the Corona rappers are doing their own thing, and they do have this different sound. Whereas you guys, you're on this side of Inland Empire, and you're doing your own thing.
Yeah,
and it is cool to kind of see the people come together. Like I had Shaka in here, I think like 2 weeks ago now. But we were talking about just Corona and stuff, and the list of rappers that he was naming were completely different than the people who were on here before being named. And like I thought that was interesting how there is kind of this not a straight up divide like, yo, we're on this side and you're on this side, line in the sand, but there is definitely different influences and artistry coming from the different facets, even though they're like 20 miles away.
Yeah,
just one exit off the freeway.
20 miles can change the sound.
100%, pretty much, man. So let's talk about this trip to San Francisco. You're leaving tomorrow, man. Thanks for coming in here before you're flying out.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, always. Literally, anytime you want to have a conversation, man, just hit me up. I would love to just talk about anything.
Of course.
For real. So do you guys have a plan up there other than the show? I know you got that going on with Jay East, and then we were maybe talking about studio time prior, so.
Yeah, we're going to go link up with Emilio out there. Shout out to that guy, too, because he's pretty nice with the young sauce. Yeah.
In rotation number 1, you could catch him. We had a conversation with him and Jeremiah. They were down here.
Yeah.
He's actually coming down first week of September when we're trying to work something together. So
okay, yeah.
Hopefully we get all of us together to kick it even. Fuck.
Yeah, most likely I'm going to hit him up when he come down here because we about to link up probably, if not tomorrow, the next. Because we're going to get this work done.
It's all settled.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me very happy, very fun. Especially with you guys in the same room, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because the internet will fool people and like, Drummer Boy and Jeremiah have never met, you know what I mean, in person, but like they worked so closely
so many times.
You can't even tell that they weren't. You would think maybe that like if I told you that they made that song in the same room, you would believe it if he was producing in the studio. Yeah. But like I don't know, dude. I respect that, but distance, man, and the internet just brings people together.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what the internet could do.
But you getting up there, that'll be a cool. It'll change the vibe, maybe. Even, you know what I mean? It'll be raw as fuck. I feel like with you.
That's why I try and like
Jay.
When if people hit me for features from like across the country type thing, like I always show love. I'm with it all, like everything, cause like you never know like if their sound is gonna fuck with your sound. Like regardless, if you make a song together, you got the East Coast fucking with the West Coast and the West Coast fucking with the East Coast.
Yep.
So.
Cross threading the ties all over the place, man. So you got Emilio. He's up there. Anybody else that you're thinking about linking up with? As far as I don't even know who's up in the Bay as far as like the underground scene. You know what I mean? I know there's rappers up there and stuff, and I know people are killing the game. I'm just not as educated as I should be. But Emilio for sure, man.
Yeah, Emilio's a for sure, and then we're gonna link up with one of Jay East homies that's a singer.
Fuck yeah, get on the hooks and stuff.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty nice.
How about the sites, man? Are you going to the bridge or anything? Or are you just
we're
business?
We're already trying to figure out what we're gonna do when we land.
Hippie Hill.
Yeah,
just go straight to Hippie Hill, light up with a bunch of hippies, and it'll be fun.
Let's do it.
That's the place to go, honestly. As far as
keep that in mind.
That's the place that you could go and just sit for a second and you'd be like, this encapsulates everything about San Francisco. Because the culture's pretty raw up there, man. I'm excited to hear like what you think about it.
This is going to be like one of my first times up there. I love fucking like that Bay Area music. That shit is tight. Like, that's that hyphy shit. So
Heartbreak Kids.
I used to crump too, so it was crazy. Like,
no way.
I swear to God, bro. Like, I used to.
What time period is this?
Literally when I was like 7 years old. I was crumping, like killing off like grown men. I was in a crump group with my brother.
Are there videos somewhere of this?
I'm not sure.
Leak that shit.
I hope not.
You just get tagged. Check out Rich Uno crumping at age 8.
I was doing head spins, flares, everything. It was
like
crazy.
daily hip hop facts. Like 10 years from now, they're gonna be like, Rich Uno was in a crumping clan. Is it a clan, I guess?
Yeah, a crumping group, a little dance group.
A collection of crumpers. Singles, mixtapes, features. Which is the most important to you in this time and age? Are you focusing on like collaborations, or is it like you're focusing on a project, or is it just getting hits out there?
Right now, I feel like these singles are getting the recognition they deserve. So like I'm trying to just keep that momentum going right now. I am working on a mixtape and an album at the same time. So that's taking some work. That's keeping me busy. But for now, I'm gonna just keep dropping those teasers.
No one can complain about that, dude.
Yeah.
No one at all, because it's literally like, I don't know. I feel like if you can get on a consistent basis and just keep dropping hits after hits, there's no reason that you should stop. You know what I mean? Especially if you're seeing the exposure and the proper response and reception.
Yeah, because after I dropped After Party, I haven't dropped a song for a cool minute. And that song was getting buzz, though, and I still haven't even dropped a video for that. But it's coming soon, best believe.
Are you going to hit up Drew Bill?
Yeah.
Is that like is that the guy in Temecula to really get on?
That's the nigga. That's the nigga to get your video shot by.
Yeah.
Drew Billionaire. Shout out him. It's @DrewBillionaire on Twitter.
Yeah, there's no reason why you shouldn't know what's up with that. Especially if you're from here, because this guy, his networking is insane. You gotta hand it to him on that.
That dude got some
Especially
plugs.
with the art shows and stuff. Speaking of,
Yeah, Central Art Show Part 3 coming up.
Yeah?
September 24th.
oh, there's a date.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Is it in the same venue?
I'm not sure, and I don't
okay.
even know yet. I think he's gonna mix it up again this time.
Because I know there's a venue change from the part 1, and part 1 was cool, man.
Yeah.
I enjoyed being there a lot, and then part 2 was just on a different level. You know what I mean? Like, it literally was a jump in a whole different leap and bound.
Yeah.
What was your personal? What did you take away from the part 2? Because you were one of the last acts to go. You were one of the main headliners. You and Jay especially, and like you two on stage together is like, you know, it's as good as it comes.
Yeah, we vibe as good as we can. Like we have that like telepathy when it comes to like performing together. I don't know how to say it, like, but we just know how to rock with each other on the stage. So like the Central Art Show Part 2, like it was dying down towards the end, but we still put in all that. We still put in the work that we needed to do to turn those couple people that stayed there.
Why did you leave before some of the best acts went on?
I mean, it was just like a lot of the rappers that performed already wanted to dip, like like that, yeah, like that.
Is that a problem? Like as far as like supporting the other people on the set list? Is that like not a problem? Maybe that sounds super like derogatory, but
well, no, I have nothing against it. If you want to leave, you could leave, but I mean, why? What else are you doing? Like you bring a bus full of people or like a crew full of people, and then like you just leave after your performance.
Yeah, that kind of, because I was at
there's alcohol, there's females. What are you leaving for?
There's music,
right?
Which is why we're all here.
Yeah, like there's artwork, like there's shirts to sell, like there's shirts here you can buy, like
there's shit to do, guys. Like it wasn't just a straight up, you know.
They know they was doing the same thing at home. Like, no.
Need to go light up somewhere, but it was fucking smoking friendly too. So there's no good reason. So you live, man. I know I personally can say that it's hype as fuck, especially that show. That show is fun.
Thank you.
If you stayed till the end, honestly, it was some of the funnest like camaraderie. Like it was just a small group of people, and we were all just having fucking fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's literally what it was, and it was like it shouldn't have been that way in a way, because like we were saying, like people were dipping out. Like there's no reason they would have had just as much fun and killed it.
Because if they would have waited to the end, they would have had a hell of fun.
Fuck yeah! But you guys acted like, and this is I mean this with the utmost respect, but you guys acted like there's 1,000 people there, 2,000 people.
I appreciate that. We gotta do it the best we can every time. There's no slacking.
But that people say that no one's gonna be like, I'm gonna do the worst I can. You know, that's not something you hear out of an artist's mouth. That's not something you hear out of a normal person's mouth. But for you to like still show the fuck up like how you guys did
for those
like
35 40 people.
Fucking killed it though to be one of those 35 40 people.
Yeah, because those 30 40 people can show the next 30 40 people. Like it's,
and then I saw that video from the MC of the show. I'm spacing on the name, Ricky, right? He posted that video for you and Jay the next day.
Richie Rico?
Yeah, Richie Rico. There we go. He was straight up.
Shout out to
called everybody out, and that was like honestly some of the realest
Richie
shit.
Loco.
Richie Loco. There we go.
I said Richie Rico.
Richie Rico.
I'm thinking of that nigga from LA, but
sounds like a Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Richie.
But yeah, shout out Richie Loco for showing love. That's that nigga right there.
Yeah, he straight up hopped on. I don't know if you guys could probably find the tweet, but he literally just put the face cam and just looked everybody in the eye. I was like, motherfuckers, Jay, Easton, Rich, I know everyone showed up, but those fools showed up even more. And like to wake up the next morning and know what he was talking about, like with my own eyes, I saw that and like documented it. Like
it's crazy. Like
he wasn't lying, people.
Like we know, like nobody told him that he had to do that. Like it means a lot that like he actually fucks with us and shows us love. Like after he's seen what we can do.
Yeah, I mean really is that one chance, you know what I mean? That's like make it or break it sometimes. Like you either fuck with it or you don't, and everyone makes up that decision in their head whether or not they say it out loud. But for him to just be like, no, I feel this way and this is how you guys need to feel and know that I feel this way. That was some cool shit, dude. It felt good to like be from the city and know who he was talking about, especially.
That was tight.
So your live vibe, what can people expect from a Rich Uno show?
A whole bunch of fucking turned upness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to throw water, jump on crowds, like jump up and down as hard as I can. Y'all better jump with me type shit.
And are you the type of person where if maybe the crowd isn't feeling it, you're gonna make sure that they fucking like you're gonna do everything you can to make sure that they're vibing?
If they ain't fucking with what I'm doing, it's either next song or next move I'm about to make y'all jump with me or fucking rock with the music.
Is that something you had to learn, or was it very natural, you think, when you were just
I was always an outgoing kid. Like I don't care. Like I'll talk to anybody. Like I'm not rude or nothing. Like I'm a friendly person. I'll talk to whoever comes up to me. Like so I never had that problem of like stage fright or nothing like that. But like when I get faded is when it's like another level. Like I'm turned. Like no questions.
For sure.
Like no questions asked. It's like anything, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Like you can take me in front of as many people as you want, and I'm still gonna turn up the way I would in front of 20 people.
So do you practice a lot, like to get the live vibe down, or is it just very much that's who you are? So it's like you're just being you on the stage.
I used to have that like nervous feeling when I first started doing shows and stuff, because I didn't know if like the crowd would fuck with me, and I just got to a point where like if they don't rock with me, fuck it.
Yeah.
The ones that do are gonna stay though.
That's true. That's how you maintain a following, huh?
Yeah.
So the exposure that you're getting right now, what do you think you could do to maybe, like if you were going to try and, what's the next move is what I'm saying to get your music out there? Do you have like management, or do you have like promotional stuff, or is it just all through you, man? It's just...
I push everything I do. Yeah. I have a manager, but like, he's for like the music side. Like he wants to hear the music before I drop it. Like he wants to like make sure everything's perfect before it goes out. And I'm the one that just like promotes it on my Twitter. I control my own Twitter and my Instagram. And sometimes I don't even promote. I just drop it and let them know.
Just let them know.
Yeah, I just drop it, and then just let it. Let me see who's really fucking with me just by like you looking me up. Like
but they'll listen to it and they'll share it just naturally, man.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of the whole thing with the compilations and stuff. And Rich has been in rotation, so check him out. You know, just type in Constant Rotation Rich Uno, you'll find his tracks that've been in there, and then click on his fucking profile, give him a follow, go check out his shit.
Yeah, I premiered my single "Work For It" at the Central Art Show Part 2, and you were there for that. So how'd you like that when you heard it for the first time?
It was cool, man. I've never had someone ask me a question. That was
give you a little interview back one time.
Dude, I fucked with that whole set, and that song especially was like the point where everyone was like, okay, this is something different. No one's singing along really because we don't know the lyrics yet.
They were like, singing towards the end though.
Oh yeah, it's a catchy ass song. There's no way around that, and that just goes to show that the artistry and the music's there. You know what I mean? That's if you're able to debut a song and by the last time that you're saying that hook is like everyone's on it, that goes to show that you got something down. My personal opinion was that whole show was just a blur. Honestly, I was really fucking drunk, and like,
I was faded.
I was really fucking drunk, and I was just I had such a good time. And as far as I'm concerned, that song was only a highlight, 100%. And especially if you're debuting, I forgot that you even debuted that shit.
Yeah,
but that was fucking tight, man.
And then the next day, I dropped it with the blog. As We Proceed San Diego. Shout out to them.
Yeah, do you want to talk about them maybe? Like what is that whole movement?
That is it's a blog spot that's based in San Diego, and he like blogs about all upcoming music, even like Drake, No Shopping type, like French Montana, everybody like. And he put me on his website because he wanted to like after I debuted the song at Central Art Show Part 2, he was fucking with it, and he said he wanted to like put it on his blog. Like he'll premiere on his SoundCloud and everything. And he has like 3,000 something followers on SoundCloud.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely fuck with it. So like he came to the Central Art Show too.
The guy who runs it?
Yeah, the guy who runs the blog. And then we just linked up from there. And then when I dropped the song, it was natural. Yeah, it was just tight. I reposted on my SoundCloud, everything, and then I guess people started fucking with it.
How do you feel about like not that blog and not this blog? I'm just saying as blogs in general, like promotional stuff. What is your opinion of like the blog state in 2016? Because it feels like a lot of people have blogs, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's like a thing, but I guess it's also how you use it in a way, because it could be super negative to some artists, and it's just like, why are you dick riding me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're doing this in a way that's like annoying, I guess, in a way.
Yeah.
And that's why I like to have conversations with people, because it's like, this is a whole new side of people maybe will see and hear you talk. Like, they'll hear you spit a verse and it's like, I fuck with him. But
Yeah.
Like, until they hear you talk about that verse, it's like, then that's a whole different side of the game that you can come at. But with like, as we proceed, that guy just shows love. He shows up to your show.
Yeah.
Obviously, he gives a fuck.
Yeah, he came all the way down. That's support right there.
100%, dude. If I'm putting my money where your mouth is, like, dude, that's just where it is, dude. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Like, let's do this shit. But shows. Do you think how many more shows besides? You'll be at the next art show, I assume.
I will be there, but I'm not sure if I want to perform.
Got you.
Yeah.
Do you sometimes pick and choose based on like the venue, or just you already performed and you want to get other people in that?
Yeah, honestly, I just want to have more other people who in the city who haven't performed there yet just get their shine.
Yeah. Cause
And
you
it's
guys
like
switched off. Did you perform at the first one?
Yeah, I did actually. But the first one I only performed with Jay East, like on his set, because like it was already booked up and whatever. So I just hopped on one of the tracks with him, and when I came out, it was still like lit. Like everybody was still fucking with it. So the second one, I actually had my set list, like, and we were at the end together. So
Yeah.
that was turned up. But the third one, I don't know. I don't know.
We all being present.
Yeah.
All right, dude. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna kick it. We're
Let's
gonna
do it.
Have a good fucking time. But any other shows? Are you looking to record or not record? I mean, are you looking to just do shows throughout the rest of 2016, or are you really trying to push something for 2017? When's that Jay East and Richard Uno tour, bro? Like little mini, like, you know, Inland Empire tour, maybe.
Shit, it's low key starting with San Fran.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to expand more than just like the city, and
Yeah.
we're trying to get like we had a show in Texas that Jay East was booked for, and he wanted to bring me out with him. So shout out to him for that, but we didn't end up going. But it was because we already had the Lil Uzi Vert show. So we picked the Lil Uzi Vert show at the Observatory in Orange County over going to Texas, because if we would have did the Vert show, we would have to leave Texas like the next morning.
Oof.
And we didn't get home till like 4 in the morning.
Would have been a rough one.
Yeah.
So you played at you did the opening for the after party of like that day and night festival that was in like Orange County, right? It was in Santa Ana, and Lil Uzi, a bunch of people played at that whole thing. It was like a 2-day event, and then Uzi did a after show.
After party, yeah.
So
he threw like an after party but he was like performing in the observatory, because like the day and night festival was outside.
Yeah, I saw that. Like they rented out like a whole venue.
Yeah.
And stuff.
So like for this, they were in the inside the observatory. And that shit was lit. It got packed ASAP.
Yeah.
Like,
what was that show like? I wasn't there.
When we got there, the line was already like all the way down the building, turning. Like, it was crazy.
Did the city show up?
Yeah, we came like 83 people deep.
Ooh, no way.
We saw 83 tickets.
That's fucking raw. No one sells tickets like that out here. Like, that's nothing to sneeze at.
Like,
at all.
that's a grip of cars just driving from Temecula straight
If you're
to
selling 50 tickets, you're doing all right, man. Like,
we had people from Esco coming, Dago. We had people from Temecula, Marietta, Corona, even from LA.
That's the place to be, man. How was the whole show after you guys went on and stuff? Was it just an overall turned out shit?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like when Lil Uzi came out, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the observatory like? Is that like the place that you like playing the most, or is there a venue you prefer?
I like the observatory, but I really fuck with the Orange County Observatory, because there's two. There's one in San Diego, North Park.
Yeah.
So like
the Orange County always has people coming
the Orange
through,
County
man.
one stays lit though. Like, it stays lit. You can follow them on Instagram and Twitter, the Observatory OC.
That's literally where everything's happening.
Yeah.
And Uzi had that little debacle with the other
The rapper,
Like,
he was
that
trying to
probably,
fight.
like 12 hours before.
Jumped over the trash can.
Yeah. Running from this. Oh, dude, that was funny. But I'm glad that you got in there, right afterwards and calmed his ass down to get that fucking performance. But
yeah.
You wanna debut that chorus or that
let's get it.
Chorus
That
got
hook.
the choir. I don't know what I'm talking about. You'd think I wouldn't run a rap show, but I kind of do. So slowly but surely.
Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
This is that little sneak peek view.
Yeah, what is this song
called You and I, featuring Jay East and LaShawn Ellis.
Cool. So we got a little premiere for you. Thank you for tuning into this In Rotation conversation.
Rich Uno appreciates it.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you debuting something. This is for the people, and you probably catch this later on in the month.
Yeah, this will be coming out with a video, so wait for it. This song is gonna be a piece of art right here.
You have an idea for the video in your head?
I'm pretty sure you guys will come up with a concept when you hear it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's get into this.
I just wanna work until we eat and you just wanna creep all in my business. Me, I just wanna ball in every season. You just wanna keep me every weekend. You and I, we not alike. Yeah, you and I,
Exclusive.
we different types. You and I, we not alike. Yeah, you and I, no, you and I, yeah.
Can't preview that, Jay.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Y'all got to peep my verse for a second, though.
I appreciate that, man.
I wasn't originally going to peep my verse, but go ahead.
Dude, it fucking just went off. I can cut it, though. Let me know.
No, you're straight. It's exclusive.
What can you talk about that track? Is it mean something to you? Is it about a certain part?
Yeah, I was going through some things with this one. Like, I had pretty much an epidemic. With some
when it's called an epidemic, you know it's a fucking epidemic.
Yeah, like pretty much females in my business, so we're not alike. You and I,
that's kind of the root of all evils, though.
Because I don't be in people's business.
No,
Nah,
that's
I
not
keep
you.
to myself. I even said it.
That's honestly, guys, if there's anything you can learn from what Rich Uno just said, it's that don't fucking be in people's business if there's no
Especially
reason.
my business.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You heard it here first. Rich Uno doesn't like people in his business. That's breaking news, even though you probably should have already known. Do you have anything you want to add, man?
Yeah, I got a couple bangers dropping for y'all. I got this feature from a guy named Denzel.
Ooh, okay.
It's called Ride Out. I might let y'all peep that one too if I'm feeling a kind of way. But y'all can stick with You and I.
All right.
I got some upcoming work with Kamal Smith,
Dude,
Red Vision Beats.
Where's
everybody.
Kamal at? How can I get a hold of Kamal and maybe talk a little bit about Kamal? He's your cousin, right?
Yeah.
So
he's
what's
like
his-
my blood cousin.
So that was like you guys were rapping back in 7th grade, and he was also part of that.
Actually, I actually showed him like that I rapped, and then like after he heard me, like after I showed him like nigga, like it's not that hard. Like that's when he started like getting into the rap culture and all that. Like that's when he started wanting to rap. Cause I flew out from Las Vegas one Christmas, and he came over to visit when I was at my brother's cause he lived out here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was showing him like all these verses I wrote from the notepad. Like I'd play the beat, spit it to him. We'd be like smoking hookah or something. Like
Smoking hookah.
yeah, like we'd be doing like the bubbles and shit. Like it's crazy. And then like that's when he started. Like from there, like I was like, bro, you should just do it. Like da-da-da. And then like when I went back, like I saw that he started making his music. He actually progressed a lot. He's like he's nice. Everybody knows.
Kamal's very active on
Yeah.
Twitter too. Like he's very
Yeah.
much. He'll make sure that you know that he drops it.
Yeah.
I respect that so much, honestly.
And yeah, he's finna drop a new song actually pretty soon.
Really.
Yeah, it's Nothing Is Something.
So Kamal, if you're hearing this, man, let's get you in for a in rotation conversation. That'd be dope, man.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Kamal Smith.
Go look him up. Can you look up Kamal Smith on SoundCloud and he'll pop up?
Yeah.
And then SoundCloud.com/Rich Uno.
Yeah, Rich Uno.
All right. This has been an in rotation conversation. Rich Uno,
We out here.
thank you so much for coming by, man.
No problem, bro.
Um,
Thank you for having me
Have a
once
safe
again.
trip, safe flight,
Yes,
safe
sir.
show, all that stuff. But most of all, man, make some beats, make some bangers.
Yep,
Yeah, I mean,
always.
I'm acting like that's not already on the agenda, but I know that's number 1 on the fucking list.
Be on the lookout for that You and I one more time.
100%, guys. That was an exclusive. He didn't have to do that, so send him some love over on Twitter. Rich_Uno. The O is a 0 if you want to find him, but Rich Uno will pop up. Hit him up. Let him know just how hot that track was.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know.
No, like seriously, guys, just close this podcast, close this broadcast, go tweet at him right now. Let him know how hot that shit was. This is real. He didn't have to do that, but it's here and it's real as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you just flashed the beard.
Uno Papi if you can't get the Rich_Uno.
Uno Papi, you got it. My name's Garrett at Yogurt, YOGRRTT. That is my Twitter handle, if I can say it correctly. Concertation.com. Check him out. He's going to be an Artist of the Week soon. I promise you that. And thank you guys, you and me.
Yes, sir.
Have a great one, guys.
Look. Just meet me at the after party. Yeah, we having fun in the studio, man. Look. You can meet me at the after party. Turned up, now we getting all late. Turned up, look at Shawty in them Jimmy Choo shoes. Yeah, I'm tryna fuck with you, so I told her come through. What it do? Yeah, you can meet me there. Shawty, bring your whole crew, think it's only fair. Now don't be scared, see a nigga got that flair. But you poppin', little mama, know you got that there. Like, ooh, she wally, ooh, she bang, bang, way. You move that body, drive me crazy. Yeah, I'm fucking with little mama for sure. I know she fucking with me too, cause I got that dough. Windows closed, cause she know I got that antidote. Yeah, she give me long neck, now her name Deep Throat. You can hit me, I'm the plug, always got that smoke. And yeah, at the after parties where we all gon' go. So just meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. We get it turned up, get loose, get this shit poppin' and do what I do. Got some bad bitches cause I got the juice. Now it's fuck all that drama and do what you do. Shawty, get loose and meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. Just meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. Now you got the party jumpin'. Now what you know, always turning up the function. And I'm poppin' hella bottles, it's nothing. But shawty know that I need a little something. Ooh, hit the after party and you know I'm good though. If shawty bad, I'ma bang it like my hood though. All this liquor in my system got me feeling real wavy when I sip some. I'm so wavy. Young 90s baby, fucking bitches from the 80s. These hoes can't play me, I play no games. Gave her dope dick, now she won't go away. Please fade away, I don't really need these thoughts. Taking screenshots, always tryna blow my spot. Like fuck what you talking, I just need that guap. I'm so worried about the money, always coming hot, yeah. Just meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. We get it turned up, get loose, get this shit poppin' and do what I do. Got some bad bitches cause I got the juice. Now it's fuck all that drama and do what you do. Shawty, get loose and meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. Just meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. Yeah, you know we get it poppin', girl. Yeah, you know we get it poppin'. Yeah, you know we get it poppin', girl. Yeah, you know we get it poppin'. Like ooh, chi wally, ooh, chi bang bang, ooh, chi wally, do your thing, ooh, chi wally, ooh, chi bang bang, way you move your body, drive me crazy. Just meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. We get it turned up, get loose, get this shit poppin' and do what I do. Got some bad bitches cause I got the juice. Now it's fuck all that drama and do what you do. Shawty, get loose and meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. Just meet me at the after party. You know we get it poppin', shawty. Just meet me at the after party. shawty, we here to turn up, get loose, get this shit poppin' and do what I do. Got some bad bitches cause I got the juice. Now it's fuck all that drama and do what you do.